A young kid is seeing a tiny butterfly as it struggles to emerge from its cocoon. After a long time, he noticed that the tiny butterfly didn't seem to be able to escape. Out of empathy, the kid used a pair of scissors to cut a larger hole so that the butterfly could escape more conveniently. As a result, the butterfly did succeed in emerging, but its wing muscles hadn't grown enough to allow it to fly. The small butterfly could finally only walk shakily. Soon later, a bird arrived and promptly devoured the helpless little butterfly. The young kid learns an important lesson. A butterfly must fight hard to develop powerful wing muscles. The little butterfly's life was truly lost as a result of the child's assistance. Sometimes a hardship is just what we need in life. God will make us weak and worthless if He permits us to experience this life without any difficulties. Like the butterfly, we are unable to fly, while also surviving. Let's have a more optimistic view of failure. Use failure as a stepping stone to success. Failure will unleash all of our potential. Failure motivates us to act and make changes. Because your attitude toward failure decides it, not failure itself. The gold that results from the hottest combustion is pure gold. Those who are willing to take a risk and fail are the ones who will succeed. Failure is the foundation for our future success. Earl Nightingale once remarked, "In a baseball game, if you keep trying to put your foot on first base, you will never move to second base." If you dare not take risks to face failure in your work, you will not realize your dreams. You will achieve the desired success if you are sure that doing this is the proper thing to do and if you are well prepared. A person's success is determined by how many problems he has successfully faced and overcome, not by how successful he now is. Failure can lead to new opportunities. You welcome opportunity when it knocks on your door because you were eager for it. However, one must also be ready to encounter failure. But don't despair. This setback is not irreversible. If you approach failure positively, it can lead to greater success. If an opportunity knocks on your door but you don't accept it because you're afraid of failing, you'll fail. You never know when you'll achieve more success than you do now. Failure is a part of the journey to success that we cannot escape. Many people give up on seeking the achievement they want because of failure. We can approach failure more optimistically if we realize there is nothing to be scared about. Make failure a companion in life rather than a constant foe. Keep in mind that failure does not spell death. If you think that way and quit trying, failure will be a failure forever. The thought that people must think I'm stupid for failing is quite unfavorable. Such overanalysis should be banished from your head. When you fail, other people don't think you're foolish, they hardly even notice. The truth is that although you think others are aware of your shortcomings, you are mistaken. The world waits and considers your triumph rather than worrying about your failure. So, be willing to take a risk and fail in order to succeed. Failure is not the end of the world. Rather, it is a fantastic place to restart. The idea that if you fail, the entire world would end is another unfavorable one. And this is a grave error. The majority of people give up before they ever begin because they are so frightened of failing that they stop trying altogether. Remember that failure is a necessary part of learning because humans were intended to learn in this life. The same people who are afraid of failure are also terrified of success. Many people want fast achievement, therefore they often hunt for shortcuts and avoid failure altogether out of fear. But in actuality, the majority of these shortcuts lead nowhere. Life is a game, and sometimes you have to learn. Failure is simply when the results don't go as planned. Failure does not equal defeat. Rather, it provides us with a fresh start. Insofar as you may learn from it, failure is not a bad thing. Never forget to ask yourself what you can learn from each failure. The reality that we frequently give up on new endeavors, sometimes even repeatedly. That precisely at that point is when we develop because we fail and simply learn from it. We only develop as we gain new knowledge. As well, your confidence can increase as a result of failure because such experiences will boost it. True failure is when you don't learn from it at all. So, if you experience failure, resist the urge to give up. Accept failure, and you will succeed.